there guys, it's Tina and I am back. And I think this is my final haul of 2019. Yeah, I said it. This is going to wrap it up for me for 2019. I'm not buying nothing else. I really don't feel like it, guys. I have been reformed, I think. I think I should do an update video too on how my low buy went for the year and like my makeup addiction and how my habits have changed. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I know I haven't done monthly updates like I said I would for my makeup journey, but I felt like honestly it was a little bit counterproductive for me. It wasn't helping me because I felt like it worked out better for me. Like I wasn't putting myself up to the scrutiny of people on the internet and you guys judging me and scrutinizing like everything I did. So that way I could kind of do things at my leisure, at my own accord, and hold my own self accountable. And it actually worked out really great. So if you want me to do like a wrap-up video, let me know, because I learned some things have changed for me and I feel a lot better about things. And yeah, but this is gonna be my final haul of 2019. And what's great about this haul is it's smack dab in the middle of the Sephora VIB sale for holiday 2019. So they usually do the sale around November, so like the first couple of weeks of November, and they changed the percentages a little bit this year. So it's 20% for Rouge, which I am. I know I made it to Rouge again. But for VIB it's only 15%, and then for BI's it's 10%. So they changed the tiers a little bit. We have almost 2 weeks to shop. And I don't know, like I didn't see anything that really caught my eye or anything that I really wanted to get. And it felt so freeing to not indulge or overindulge. Like it wasn't like, oh my God, I have to get something. It's a sale. Like I have to get the 20% off, because it's only 20% off. It's not even like that big of a percentage. And you can get products on the different websites for the brands anyway. So anyway, this is not about the sale. This is about the things that I picked up in the last few months from Sephora, Ulta, and from indie brands. And it's interesting because when I was doing this, like I put away a lot of the products already, because again, this is months in the making. So it's not like, oh, I'm putting things, stashing them, which is what I usually did. I would put things in like a little container, like my little bin, and put them away on the side to do a haul. And then this time around I'm like, no, just use your products, put them away whenever you feel like it. It's whatever, right? And then I was going through my purchases at Sephora and I'm going back and I'm like, oh, you didn't even really buy that much since your last haul video. And I'm like, I love it. I love it. So I feel really good about my purchases. Now, some of these products I've already used in Get Ready With Me videos. You've already seen them, so they're not necessarily new to you. But these are products that I haven't shared with you guys like in a haul video. So that's what I'm doing now. So the first thing I picked up in September was the Mothership 6 palette from Pat McGrath, Midnight Sun. And I'd anti-haul this because I don't like the color story, and I still don't love the color story, but I'm okay with it. Like I've come to terms with it. I bought this so I could do my Pat McGrath full swatch fest and review video for all the Mothership palettes that were existing at the time, because now there's another one coming out. We don't even need to talk about it right now. But I did a video of all these palettes. I will link it over here so you can check it out. So I did a full swatch fest, and this rounded out the collection. This rounded out the 6 10-pan eyeshadow palettes, and that's why I got it. I also got it on sale. I think I got 20% off. So I didn't spend the full retail price for this. It was $125. Like, who got time? Ain't nobody got time for that. So this was a pricey purchase, but it wasn't as pricey as it would have been if I bought it full price. And it's an okay palette. Like, I like it enough. I think it is a cute palette. It's not my favorite palette, but I do have a ranking video. I will link that as well so you can check that out. This isn't like #1 for me, but it's cute. You know, Pat McGrath has nice formulations. It's decent. I just don't think it's worth the price. And I am done with the Pat McGrath collection. Like, I am burnt out. I am good. I am not collecting anymore. Thank you so much for participating. But Auntie Pat, unless you come out with something fire, I am not. Like her quads, people have been asking me if I'm getting her holiday quads. No, I'm not. Thank you. Not interested. And she has a new number 7 palette coming out that's like rose, summer rose, but it's pink and it's muted and mauve, and I'm like, ha, good thing you come up with that now, cause me don't want it. Me don't even interested, Antipatch. Trust and believe, me don't want it. Now, here's another massive purchase that I made. And I'm very upset about it. I picked up quite a few eyeshadows from the Clionadh Cosmetics Stained Glass collection. I saw these when they released and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get these. Like I've wanted to try Clionadh for a while, but I just didn't see anything that I was like, I need to get that. So this is a small indie brand that's based in Canada. So of course the shipping costs are expensive, right? And then their turnaround time for their palettes and like restocking and all that, it's a lot because they're small, right? They're up and coming. And then Shane Dawson also shouted them out. So they got like a huge surge in orders. So of course they were overwhelmed. And my eyeshadows that I ordered way back in August didn't get to me until October. So I waited almost 2.5 months to get my eyeshadows. And that soured the purchase for me because I spent over $300 for these. So these are pricey to begin with. Mainly the jeweled eyeshadows. So the ones that are like really bold and intense, those are really expensive. They're like almost $20 a pop. So it's not a lot of eyeshadows. This I got free because they were delayed in their shipment, whatever. So that doesn't even count. So these eyeshadows here cost me triple what the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette cost me. And it's not a lot of eyeshadows, as you can see here. So the fact that I spent that much and I had to wait 2.5 months really soured the experience for me. And the owner did keep in constant communication with us through email. Like they updated you like, hey, there's still a delay. We're working on shipping out this. So the communication was great and they had updates on like their Instagram and everything. So I kept up with the progress. Like I knew what was going on. I didn't feel like I was left out of the loop. So that was a good thing, but at the same time, it didn't make me feel any better, to be honest. I was like, all right, I would have rather, it's almost like I would have rather you say, do a pre-order than to tell me that it's going to take 20 business days and then I get it 2.5 months later. You know what I mean? And then to include something that I didn't really care about, like this, I don't care about this thing that they included. It's ugly and I don't want it. And so I would have rather they like refunded shipping or something. Like give me a refund, but I understand. Fine. I give them a break. But then I got them, unpacked them from all the bubble wrap because they were individually packaged. Let me tell you, it was a thing, okay? And you see them and you're like, oh my god, they're beautiful. They're so shimmery. They're so glorious. They're metallic. They shift. There's duochrome. Oh my god, it's so exciting, right? And then I tried to work with them and then I ended up blending them out into like looking like a regular eyeshadow, and I'm like, what is this? So there's a little bit of a learning curve, specifically with the jewel tone ones. If you really want them to be that beautiful and that intense, you kind of don't want to manipulate them too much. Don't blend them out too much. Don't work with them too much. And that's fine, but I haven't even really used them since I got them. And it's almost like I got them, I put them to the side, and I haven't gotten the urge to like really pull these out and go to town. And I'm feeling like something's missing for me and I don't know what it is, and I'm trying to find the spark. Like I'm trying to fall in love. Maybe I'll wear one tomorrow, like to really like, you know, ignite something. Like, come on girl, feel the sauce. I ain't feeling it. And maybe that's just me, and I need to work on my attitude, and I'm gonna address myself. So I'm probably gonna put these to use tomorrow to like feel more invigorated about them. But I don't know, like the whole experience just, it didn't feel good, and I don't feel like I want anything else from them. Even the other ones, like I wanted to get like so many more, but they were out of stock, and I was like, oh my god, but they restocked, and they're gonna do restocks because it's a permanent collection. But I don't even want to get any more. Like, I'm so underwhelmed. And I know other people love these, but I just haven't fallen in love. Lauren May Beauty did an excellent video. I gotta link it. Lauren, oh my god, check her out. Her video, She swatched them and she did such a great job. So check her out. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother to do a video on them. Like, that's how bad I feel, and I feel bad because I want to be supportive of this indie brand, but I don't know. I'm gonna readjust my attitude. I'm gonna feel how I feel. I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna play with them, and maybe I'll fall in love, and then I'll let you know. So don't expect that anytime soon, even if I do it, because I'm working on myself, okay? Now, you guys laughed at me in my car chat video when I talked about these palettes. I am such a clown. I am the biggest clown around. I did some clownery, okay? So Norvina, I need to do a whole chat video on this. I'm not even gonna get into it right now, but ABH released 3 palettes under this new Norvina umbrella. They're the pro palettes and blah blah blah. And she released it in September, and then she released 2 more back to back, and it's like, Lord God, stop releasing. Listen, and the clown in me, the clown that I am, went ahead and got all 3 of the Norvina Pro palettes, like a big cluffy, and I'm okay. You know what? You can judge me all you want, but I know some of y'all picked it up too, because y'all were like, girl, we're clowns too. And you know what? This is a circus. It's the fancy circus. Who gonna check us, boo? Not for more money. Listen, sometimes you just gotta do clown shit and then look at yourself in the mirror and say, look at you. Look at you and look at what you did, you know? Like, look at you, you big fool. And I was a big fool, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. I refuse to freaking do it. But these palettes pulled me in. And here's the thing, because people are like, why are you paying $60 on a palette? Shut your mouth. I have a friend that gets the pro discount, so she gets 35% off these palettes. So I didn't spend full price on these. I got these for 35% off. Therefore, whatever. Judge me all you want. But the first one out was Norvina 1. And it's a purple palette, and I was like, I don't even want this because I don't like purples. But then you cover the purples, and then there were some bright, bold shades here, and it's mostly matte. I think that's what really pulled me in, is that these are mostly matte. And I know most people don't want that. They're like, no, we need shimmers and stuff. I want a full matte palette. Like, give me mattes or give me glory. And I love that these are a bunch of mattes. And the formulation, these are actually, they feel very smooth. They actually feel different from her other eyeshadows. So she said she personalized the formula, she personalized the pens. She went through all this spiel about these eyeshadows, right? Here's the thing about these eyeshadows. They are powdery. They are a little bit thin. Like, some of them are a little bit thin. Some of them are thicker. But, like, it's, I don't know, man. Like, she don't know if, I don't know. I don't like the ANASTASIA formula at all. These eyeshadow formulas that they have, I don't love it. Like, you need a sticky base and you need to pack these on. You need specific techniques to work with these. And I have other eyeshadows that are colorful, that are bold, from Ace Beauté, from Menagerie Cosmetics, from Sydney Grace, that perform a lot better, from Give Me Glow. They perform a lot better than these, and this is just not my favorite formulation. So what pulled me in is how colorful and bold these look like. The layout, yeah, it's jumbled, but I am drawn in by things like this. As a clown, I'm a colorful clown, and I love things like this. So that's the Norvina Volume 1. Then Volume 2, I don't even know which one is, yeah, this one is Volume 2. And when I saw, like, the packaging, I love the packaging. It's plastic. It's a little bit thin and sleek. It has the big ass mirror. Like, the mirror, everything is cute, all right? It's cute. It's color themed. Like, I love the delivery of it. Maybe that's just me, but this pulls me in. I just love the concept. I know there are repeat shades and, like, multiple shades that you don't need, but it pulls me in. The limited shimmers, the tons of mattes, and their bright, bold, colorful shades, like, this is me. This is me. So that's why I gravitated towards these. And some of the shades are really pretty. And if you work with them really carefully, you can get really great looks from them. But it's a learning curve. They're powdery, and they kind of are like, they're not as soft and loose as the Subculture palette, but they have the same issues with blending them. So you almost have to do the Instagram approach, is what I call it, where those Instagram girls put down the most intense shade first, and then they go around the edge with the lighter shades to blend it out, instead of building up from the lighter up to the darkest shade. Because once you put down the colors, they overwhelm each other and they don't build well on each other. It's just not the best formulation, and it's not like they can't be done. Like, I've had eyeshadows that build on each other even though they're bold and pigmented and in your face, but these don't build on each other. So you have to just go with your base color and then fade it out into the other colors, because, or do a cut crease like these girls do, because otherwise they get patchy and fade in certain spots. It just doesn't work the best. It's not the easiest formulation to work with. So if you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest these palettes. I don't know, like, they're better palettes, they're better formulations on the market. And then she came out with the third one. So I told you I'm a clown, I got all three, right? Pretty, right? It's very pretty. I think the promo images are gorgeous, and this is gorgeous. I can't even knock it. Like, I love these colors. Like, they're bright neon oranges. Like, come on, right? And as you dig into them, they get soft, and if you press them, they get really pretty. Like, they do well in swatches. And if you already do your makeup the way like Instagrammers do their makeup, then you may be like, oh, that's how I do my makeup anyway. This might not even be an issue for you. But if you're just regular schmegular me who builds up color and then builds up depth, then those don't necessarily flow the best. They don't work the best. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to dwell on that too much. I'm just going to keep it pushing, all right? I was a clown. I did clown things. Okay, so I picked up a lot of my favorite brow pencil. These were on sale, 50% off. I told you I don't buy these pencils full price. They're on 50% off sale. I stock up. I got tons of these. I don't need any more brow pencils. You don't have to send me emails or messages or anything telling me that these are on sale. I have enough. I have backups. I don't need no more. But I did grab tons of these. I think this was during the, was it during the Ulta sale? They had these, I think, in their 21 days of beauty. I think that's when I got these. Either way, I got all of them. I'm ready. I'm on the verge, okay? These brows will never be busted. Listen, we're on it, okay? Next thing, you guys already saw this. I've used this many times. I've spoken about it. The Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. My shade is 70NN. And I also got the matching concealer. This is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. Shade I have is 70NY. Love these. Love these. Clionadh. Love them so much. But I got these because, listen, I had to, okay? And then Beauty Blender had sent me like their foundation, their brushes, couple of beauty blend. They sent me stuff, right? And they sent me a foundation to try out, but I didn't get the right shade because it wasn't okay. It wasn't jiving with me. So I went ahead and got my correct shade in this guy. And the one that I finally got that finally matched is the 4.10. And it says it's deep with cool olive undertones. This matches so well now. Oh my god. I love, love, love this foundation. And I didn't like, alright, to be fair, I tried it out before and I was like, this foundation is gonna be great, you know. But because of their initial release with their shitty shade range, no one really wanted to check for them. But they've since tried to like remedy that. They've added shades, they've expanded the undertones and stuff. And they're open to criticism because they reached out to me after an anti-haul video where I talked mess. And they were like, we understand, but we want you to try it out. So I'm gonna give them a chance because it's not like they're not taking the criticism and just being like, oh, get out my, they're trying to improve, and I'll accept when a brand tries to improve. So really like this foundation. I have a review video coming up for this as well that, yeah, should be really good. And then the most recent foundation I picked up, now I know I shouldn't be picking up all these foundations, but listen, I cannot be stopped, okay? Sometimes I need Jesus, but I heard so much about this foundation. People are going crazy, so I did go ahead and pick up the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. I got the shade 440 Amber, and I got this one with the discount. I actually did pick this one up recently with the discount. This is the only thing that I picked up in the Sephora sale, which I have to give myself a pat on the back because I feel really good about that. I don't know, like, guys, I feel good. Like, there's nothing in the sale that I'm like, I have to get this, get it now. Whoa. Like, no, I'm really like chilling over here. I'm just like, whatever, do what you want to do. I don't care. Now, I did pick up two things from the Fenty holiday release, and these were things that I wanted to try out. They were a decent price point because they're smaller sizes. And I was like, all right, let's just do it. So she released a new Stunner lip paint. This is in the shade Underdog. It's the one that I'm wearing now. And this is my color. This is my color. And I do like this formulation. I think it's really thin and opaque and lightweight. It doesn't feel extremely dry, and my lips don't really get dry anyway. But this is a comfortable formulation for me. And I do like the pigmentation and the glide of these. But the applicator tickles the hell out of my lips. I'm always like, oh my god, shivering because I'm swearing I'm gonna laugh and the thing is gonna go all over my face. So this is a smaller size and it's less expensive. I wish they would make these sizes permanent in all the shades so people could just try. You don't need a full size of these, especially for a color like this. I'm not gonna wear this so much. I mean, I might because it goes with my hair color. I love these kinds of colors, especially for the winter and the fall. So I picked this up and I really like it. And then I also picked up the mini body lava. This is Who Needs Clothes, and it's in the small size again. And I don't need more than this in a body lava. A shimmery thing, where am I going? Like, my Vaseline Intensive Care with a little bit of loose highlighter does the same job. But I wanted to get the Fenty one just to see if, one, I wanted it. Two, it was a decent price. Three, I wanted to compare it to what I've been doing with my shimmer oil, and it does the same damn thing. There's nothing special about this that you need to get. This was $25 though, so it wasn't breaking the bank, but you can accomplish that, like I said, with the Vaseline Intensive Care. This is the Cocoa Radiant Vitalizing Body Gel Oil, and with some loose shimmer, and you get the same effect as this. But I'm happy to have this at a lower price point because it works out that way. Then I have a confession, because this is a clown haul, right? And this is a safe space. So I don't know how I feel about Lime Crime. I still don't know how I feel. I don't want to support them, but then they have products that I want to try, and they have products that I like, and I'm just in a really bad space with them. So I'm struggling with this one. I don't know, but I picked up, like a clown, I picked up their new palette. This is the Venus Immortalis palette. This is with all the cool tone shades. I blame this on Ulta because Ulta should know better than to have these on display and have me try them, because I like the other two Venus palettes that I was gifted. I was given Venus 1 and 2, I believe, and I like the formulation, and Ulta gave me 20% off. I picked this up. I don't know, man. I feel some type of way about this. I don't know how to feel, and I wanted to share this with you guys so you could tell me how, like, you feel, because I don't want to promote this brand. Like, I really don't, and I don't want to buy their products. Yet I did it anyway, and it's like I need to keep that same energy, you know? Like, you know what? My need for real is, I need to keep the energy. I need to keep this energy. This is foolishness. I shouldn't have gotten it. Now that I'm thinking it through, I shouldn't have gotten it. But here it is. And then I picked up one of the Pat McGrath Labs Mini Luxe Gloss sets. So these are released for holiday, and there are 3 shades in each of them, and they're in the mini sizes. So I picked up, which one is this one? This one is the Skin Show Warm. So they have another version that's like more pinky, and I went in store and I saw the pinky one, and like all the glosses are separated, and they look too milky for my undertones, and two of them I thought were glittery too, so I'm like, whatever, I don't want that. So I'm glad I got these three. I love the Pat McGrath lip glosses, okay? They are probably my favorite lip gloss formula, hands down. They're so magnificent, and so I was glad to get these as a little mini, because I'm not going to go through glosses again. So I love these mini sizes, and I think these are perfectly sized for my use. I can toss them in my bag. And the 3 shades, I don't have these. I have, I think, 3 of the larger sizes, which I love. I absolutely love these. And now I have these additional shades. So this includes, what is it? Bronze Temptation, Flesh Fantasy, and Flesh 4. I love these. These are amazing, okay? So I'm glad I got this set, and the set was, I think, was it $25 or $28? So it's a great deal for 3 glosses, and it's less than the cost of the full size, or it's like right about the cost of 1 full size, and you get 3 shades. So I think this is a great way to try out her formulation, and you would probably love these glosses, guys. And you don't need anything bigger than that for a gloss, I don't think. I'm gonna use them up, you know, probably, but I love them so much. And then finally, can you believe it? That's it. That's all I hauled, guys. Are you proud of me? You should be proud of me. I need a trophy. I need like a pat on the back. I feel good about myself, guys. I'm really happy. I picked up 2 of these sets from, who are these from? Is it Peace Out? Peace Out is the brand, and they have Peace Out Acne and Peace Out Pores. So they also have the dark spot remover one. That one, I already have that, so I didn't need to pick that up. But they're microderm abrasion pads. So, okay, let me show you. So, should I show it? Let me see. I have my open one, right? Do I have my, oh, yeah. So, these are little Ziploc foil packets. And in there you have different, depending on what you buy, you get different things, right? So, this is for acne. You get little dots, and you apply them over like different acne spots. So if you have a pimple coming up and you want to really like stop it in its tracks, you put this on overnight and wear it. I wear it during the day too. Like, I'm out here in the streets with it on my face, and I don't care what people think, because I'm out here, okay? It really helps to like heal the pimple quickly. Like, I had a monster under my eye, and I knew that was gonna be like a week-long fiasco, and it hurt so bad, and I was like, this is gonna be a bitch, right? So I got it, and it reduced like the swelling. It didn't like get bigger or anything, and it killed it in like 3 days, which it was good for me, because usually it's like at least a week or more, and it would have been ugly, and it would just have been a crazy. And then they have, like I said, they have the dark mark remover one, so it's like a similar size to that. Those ones have like little micro needles on it. It's not needles, not actual needles, but it feels like that. And with micro needling, it works with hyperpigmentation, removing that. So you press it into your skin. It's a dots. They're a little bit bigger than those, but they're dots with the little needles on it, pretend needles, and you press it into the skin for about 10 seconds, and then you leave it on overnight. And those really help with dark marks. I was surprised, but the thing about it is those are more expensive, and you have to use them multiple times. So it's not like one and done. You have to use like 3 different dots, and you don't get a lot. So that one, I'm like, it works. But it's like, do I really want to spend that money on those, you know? Like, ooh. And then I got this one to try out. Never tried these ones before. These are the Peace Out Pores. So they have 4 blackhead strips and 4 pore strips. So you're supposed to apply these to your nose. So you know the nose strips, right? You have that. Who made those? I forget. Biore. Remember the Biore's face? Do they still make those? But anyway, these are like the Biore nose strips. You apply them to your nose and you wear them overnight, which is what I like, because that makes a lot of sense, to wear things over like a treatment product overnight, and you just don't apply it and remove it. So I'm gonna try these out and see how these work. I know that the acne ones work, and I know that the dark spot ones work, but I'm gonna try out those pore ones. But guys, that's all I picked up recently, and that's all I'm intending on picking up. Like, there's nothing on the market that I'm really dying to get. No, I'm lying to you. I might get the Melt Cosmetics, those 2 new palettes that they're releasing, but they're $58 a pop. They look really nice, And if I get my Sephora gift card, you know where they give you those gift cards for a certain amount off of your purchase? If they give me those, or if like I can get a 20% coupon or something, I'll get those. But if it's full price, I'm like really skeptical about it. Those are the only things that I have my eye on for the holiday season. Other than that, like nothing else. Like all these sets, all these different palettes, nothing is catching my eye. I don't want highlighters. I don't want none of it. I am so proud of myself. I'm so happy. And I knew it would be easy for me to avoid like the holiday sales. Like it wasn't going to be a big deal because I am good around this time of the year. It's just when the sale comes around, I tend to pick up things at random that I didn't need. And this time around, I avoided that, and I am so proud of myself. So I am doing good. Let me know if you want me to do an update video on how the year went. So it's been a year, and I've learned a lot about myself, about my habits, and I think I'm in a good place right now. I'm like really happy with where I am. I can do better, like I can bring it down even more, and I've been really good at doing that. And yeah, I feel I have it under control now, so I'm really happy with my progress. And I'll do that video if you guys want to see, and I will leave links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat where you should be following me along. And until my next video, I have tons of videos coming up. I just need time to film, and I'm gonna try my best, okay? Because I miss filming. I have been enjoying doing get ready with me's and doing like makeup looks. They've been really fun for me and a great way for me to use makeup and showcase makeup, like new things or existing things in my collection. It's just been fun for me, and I'm like reinvigorated to do videos. So let me know what you guys want to see, and stay tuned because I have things in the works. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.